In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use SUMIFS and AVERAGEIFS in Microsoft Excel. We're going to work through a simple example so you can clearly see how both formulas function. These two Excel functions are very useful when you want to calculate values based on a specific condition. SUMIFS adds numbers that meet your criteria, while AVERAGEIFS finds the average of numbers that meet that same kind of condition. To begin, open the workbook in Excel. Once the file is open, prepare your sample data. In this example, the data is placed in cells A1 through C7. Make sure your worksheet is arranged the same way before entering the formulas, because the cell ranges used in the formulas depend on that layout. Now let's start with SUMIFS. Click on an empty cell where you want the result to appear. In this example, use cell E2. Then type the formula exactly like this, equals SUMIFS, open parenthesis, C2 colon C7, comma, A2 colon A7, comma, quotation mark, sales quotation mark, and then close the parenthesis. After that, press enter. Excel will now calculate the total of the values in cells C2 through C7, but only for the rows where the matching cells in A2 through A7 contain the word sales. In other words, this formula is summing values based on a department condition. This is helpful when you want to total numbers for one category without filtering the data manually. Next, let's use AVERAGEIFS. Click another empty cell, such as E3. Here, type this formula, equals AVERAGEIFS, open parenthesis, C2 colon C7, comma, A2 colon A7, comma, quotation mark, sales quotation mark, close parenthesis, and then press enter. This tells Excel to look at the same value range, C2 through C7, and calculate the average only for the rows where the department in A2 through A7 is sales. So instead of adding those matching values together, Excel returns their average. A useful tip here is to notice how similar these two formulas are. The structure is nearly identical. The only thing that changes is the function name. That makes it easier to learn both at the same time. As long as your criteria range and your values range line up properly row by row, the formulas will work correctly. And that's it. You now know how to use SUMIFS to total values based on a condition and AVERAGEIFS to calculate an average using that same type of criteria in Microsoft Excel.